Let's take a closer look now at how the president is pressing ahead with his new agenda and how Republicans are already reorganizing for the next election. Jeff Zeleny is a national political correspondent with the New York Times, and it's nice to have you with us in studio, Jeff.
Good morning.
Good morning. There's a short window of opportunity here for the president, and there's a lot on his plate: gun control, climate control, and then you have the immigration reforms that he's put up out there. Does he risk losing on all fronts if he takes all of them on at once?
Not to mention the economy.
Correct.
That is going to drive everything. But the White House knows that constitutionally they have 4 years, but in reality they probably have 1 year. So a priority here is what they're trying to do. And immigration, as Bill just said in his piece, is going to be the top priority. And they believe that they can operate on separate tracks here, have gun control going on one track and climate change on a different track. But immigration is a priority. It's something that Republicans can work with them on. And they want to get something going here at the beginning. If they don't do it in this first year, next year, the new election season begins.
This notion, though, of operating on separate tracks, it's been tried before and others have failed at doing so. What would make this administration different?
Well, in 2005, that's exactly what happened in the Bush administration. And President Obama has been going back and taking a deep look at that. Administration officials told me that he's been looking at the Bush plan on Social Security privatization and their immigration plan. They think the different thing is the Republican Party feels more compelled to act on immigration here. They got their clocks cleaned among Hispanic voters and other people. So they believe that there's a reason to do immigration reform.
So let's talk a little bit more about this rebranding process. You were at the meeting of Republicans this past week. In terms of getting their clock cleaned, as you put it, what will be done going forward within the party? Well,
there's one thing I was struck by at the Republican National Committee meeting in Charlotte this week, that there wasn't as much finger pointing as saying we need to make changes here. So they're talking about, basically following the model of the Obama campaign and trying to rebuild through social media and technology. But policies are the real problem here. So the Republican leaders say it's a matter of tone. They're not going to change their principles, but they know that they have to be a little bit more inclusive if they're going to get more voters.
So how do you balance that with the Tea Party?
Well, that is going to be the central challenge for them here. The Tea Party was not that pronounced during the presidential campaign because presidential campaigns sort of consume things. But in the midterm year of 2014, like 2010, they're very worried about this. We're already seeing the potential of primary challenges from some senators. So we'll see how that goes. But Republican leaders say that they're going to try and keep a tighter control on these primary challenges. We'll see if it works.
Jeff Zeleny, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.